Chat, are y'all as hype as I am right now? You wanna try this again, Bruce? 7 fucking minutes, man. High hopes for this one? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Shit better be epic, man. That's all I'm saying. I need to know the gameplay changes, man. I need to know. If they just give me a bunch of filler, I'm gonna be pissed. Because a lot of times they love to just not talk about everything but the actual gameplay. Season 4, please save us. One more day until we're saved. One more day, man. One more day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming as long as I possibly can before I fucking fall asleep on stream. I'm literally trying to push my sleep schedule back as much as I can. Sleep until like fucking 12 o'clock. Update drops at 1. Play for 10 hours straight. Like, I need this shit to be epic, man. We get Rick throwing it back, dude. My guy. My fucking guy. Give us the art segment before the fucking gameplay. Yeah. And it actually, I mean, dude, some of the art's cool. Don't get me wrong, but like they spend too much time on it. I'm not. I need more than that, man. I need more than that. This shit goes pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie too. How's the volume, by the way, chat? Is it good? Yeah, I have it turned up right now. Pretty much all the way at the max. Sounds good now. I might have to raise it a little bit once they start talking. Yeah, Ajax posted another little clip too. What's cooking, Dad? Yeah, where is it? Ajax tweets too much, bro. Every time I'm trying to find some shit on his Twitter, it's actually impossible. I saw he, there's a fucking tournament, man. If this shit wasn't a 5-hour drive for me, I'd be going. I was looking at it too, thinking like, if it was 3 hours, I'd probably make the hike, man, but it's like 5 hours. Hell yeah, Gogeta, Lau, much love, man. Buzo is good, man. Where the hell is it? He posted some gameplay. Like I said, man, I can't find anything, man. Ajax be just posting way too much. Look at all this art that he's reposting. I mean, some of it's pretty fire, bro. That's gas. Like, there's a lot of good Raven art. Dude, it's all he's posted. This one also, fucking amazing. Here we go. Finally. Dude, the movement here looks so different. Like, even that little jump pack looks... Like, right here, the Batman... Hold on. I don't know, shit just looks so much quicker. Am I crazy? That little jump back, man, looks so much faster. Maybe it's literally just, I don't know if it's the movement speed or if it's just the short hops and fast falling. I really don't know. Batman's also fast as fuck, obviously. And that only burned 1 bar. Was that just because it wasn't true? He does. Yeah, dude, is that not a dodge jump?
I survived worse than you. But you won't be able to say the same of me.
Dude, isn't that like...
I think you could use it. You're not very smart, are you?
Is it just a dodge? Maybe it is. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just need the breakdown though. Actually, I'm tired of the teasers and shit. Just give me something real. Let me know what's actually happening, man. Drive 5 hours to get Shaggy Gimped? Yeah, that's why I'm not. Hopefully we finally get some shaggy nerfs, man. Please. Please give me the shaggy nerfs.
Pathetic.
Shields too? Yeah, I'm a little worried that shields aren't coming because when Ajax tweeted about just a bunch of things coming for Into the Versus, didn't have shields. Look, we got falling faster, shorter hops. Yeah, so faster, fast falling, shorter, short hops, guaranteed. Hitbox, overhaul, movement, question mark. But no shields, man. No shields.
Do you even understand?
So I'm curious. I don't know. I mean, as long as the movement's better, honestly, I think that's a priority. But I really do want shields still. Hitbox overhaul, like they better, dude. Ajax is definitely capping. There's no way we're getting an overhaul hitbox. I'm sure some hitboxes are gonna be improved, but I could hope, but I don't know if I have faith in an overhaul as far as hitbox. That sounds like a lot. Sounds like more than they're capable of doing in one update. That's why it's been more slow improvements when it comes to the hitboxes. 1 minute, chat. 1 minute. So it's crazy someone losing their job over Marceline info. When did that happen, Play You Watch? Are you talking about, I saw the animator said his last day. Does that have to do with Marceline? Oh my god, alright. Gotta get hype, but this shit's getting a little loud. Shields mid-season, maybe. I would like that if they would just want to do more testing and then drop shields in the mid-season. I feel like that'd be good with me, man. Especially if we got all the movement now. How many people are watching this shit right now? 1,600. I'm sure Twitch is popping too.
Let's get this started.
Alright, chat. Yes, time. Oh, someone might lose their job? Okay.
Hello and welcome MultiVersus players all around to the biggest season yet. Season number 4 has arrived, and you already know what time it is. It's time to talk.
Damn, what's the cat got going on behind him, bro? It's all blurred out.
Community manager, the cat. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing excellent.
There's
This
a
is
big
very,
leak.
very,
Don't
very
post
special
any leaks,
episode.
please.
For even me personally, man, you already know what type of time I'm on right now. You know I'm super excited.
Oh yeah.
Look, we've talked about it all the time. We're always big fans of when everybody gets their favorite character in the game, and this is quite literally one half of your favorite showing up right now. We got Raven to talk about today. Of course, we got a lot more than just Raven to talk about. As you can see behind me, Season 4 is loaded with a lot of great new information
to talk about.
Yeah, it's there's no doubt that this will be our longest episode yet. So to start things off,
all right.
Of course, the cat. Everybody got to see it recently. We got to show them.
I'm fine with it.
Here is a look.
Trailer again.
Yes, of course. It is our favorite trailer. Like, no doubt when it comes to gameplay trailers, and it's time to see it one more time. Let's take a look one more time at the Raven gameplay trailer.
Hey, Buzzo, it's a struggle out there, all right? Don't hate on my mans, all right?
I don't scare easy. Booyah. Your stupid pink flip-flops are making me inexplicably angry.
Fuck Watermelon, or fuck Steven Universe, bro.
Still. You don't talk much. I respect that. Not bad. And you're giving me a headache already.
Oh, my Raven combo's
You
about to be
think you're the only
crazy.
one with family drama. Slow down, nerd. I'm
not sure what I hate more, Harley or her dumb voice. So, like, big black capes, right? I don't really do celebrating, but yay.
And so, as you all see, Raven from the Teen Titans will be joining officially the MultiVersus.
Look how
roster.
hyped the
And of course,
cat
this
is,
a
dude.
character that was highly requested, very popular, and so the entire team wanted to do justice to her inclusion to the MultiVersus.
How can you not like
roster.
Raven, man?
Of course, got to get in a little bit of her backstory. Ajax, would you like to take that over?
Oh, of course. Well, you already know we got the Triple Crown winner in Tara Strong coming back to reprise the role of Raven, who is not only here for Bubbles, for Harley, but there's a very funny bit in that trailer where she's essentially just talking to herself. It's so iconic to the character, and we're very glad to be able to bring that voice to Raven, and also just a lot of unique takes to the way that the design went. You know, a lot of times everybody is very curious as to what a new character will look like when they first drop. Well, shout outs to the art team for creating such an amazing rendition of Raven for MultiVersus.
Yeah, and
I think it's the best design Raven
essentially,
out of any.
this character was not only popular, but the entire team also loves this character a lot. And so not only from the artistic perspective, which shout outs again, they killed it, but from a gameplay perspective,
Yo, Rez
we have to make
lived.
sure we snapped on this character.
My boy Rez
So without
lived.
further
Apparently
ado,
took the
I think we
lead.
should show the people exactly what Raven brings.
Which
to
concerns
the
me a little
table.
bit because I know he's or no, Ackley's the.
Andrew and Cat, and today is a very
Why does it
special
sound so
day.
bad?
Today, I'm going to be giving you the breakdown of the newest addition to the MultiVersus roster. Today, we have Raven, the member of the Teen Titans and daughter of Trigon.
Sounds terrible for me, Chad. I don't know if it sounds terrible for y'all,
I'm
but
super duper excited. This is a character that I have wanted for a very, very long time. And the fact that she is finally
go Kitty. Thanks for the follow.
you guys makes me super duper
Hey, they fixed the audio.
This character is like no other, and I mean it. You're about to see this move set in full force. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Raven is a mage class character. She's a technical character that can fight long range and up close.
My
Raven has the
specialty.
ability to set play, meaning Raven
Also
players
my
will create
specialty.
situations that can be capitalized on after knocking down their opponent or knocking away their opponent. Raven is the only character in the game that has a companion in the form of her companion Raven, Lenore.
Lenore.
Raven also has a passive named Magical Countermeasures. When Raven takes over 100 damage, she gets faster, has more knockback on her moves, and does even more damage.
Oh no.
Let's
Not
talk about
rage.
Raven's grounded
Not rage mode.
Raven's grounded dash attack
Why'd
launches
they give her
Raven
rage?
forward toward the opponent. This simply just knocks away the opponent altogether.
That looks so
Her
mid.
grounded neutral attack is a very signature move that you'll all probably be familiar with.
Is that
It has 3
chargeable?
levels of power. The uncharged version is Azeroth. The second, longer charge version is Azeroth Metreon. And then the longest charge version is
How long
Azeroth
we
Metreon
talking?
Zinthos. The longer you charge,
That's
the more knockback is going to be taken from this move, as well as how large and long the move actually will be.
That's a lot of charge,
Holding
man.
the attack leaves you very vulnerable to your opponent, so be very, very careful.
It's gonna be
if you
spammed in
decide to
twos.
Charge this move. Raven's grounded forward attack is a little different this time around than other characters. Raven's jab is a set of projectiles, and it's only a 1-part and a 2-part. The first part of the jab is that set of projectiles that I just mentioned, but the last part of the jab is actually a big fist that comes out to knock the opponent away with a lot of knockback. Raven's jab also has the ability to combo into the rest of her grounded normal attacks as well. This move is
As you do
exceptional
in
for branching
MultiVersus.
into those moves for her to be able to set up her offense. Raven's down attack hits in front of her and behind her, slamming into the ground with a barrier of dark magic. The down attack hits at a wide range.
Damn, you
and
can
it
act
launches opponents into
immediately
the air,
after that.
which she's able to act out of super fast, making
Yeah.
it a very reliable combo tool. Grounded neutral special attack. Raven zaps her opponent with her mind to knock them away. This move is a get off of me move, and you can combo from this move on hit. You basically want to use this move to knock away opponents very fast. But again, if you decide to approach with this move and be aggressive with it, you can follow up off of it relatively well. Let's talk about Raven's grounded side special attack, and this is going to be a very important one. Raven sends out her companion Lenore, who does a 2-hit combo that can knock away your opponent or knock your opponent back towards you, depending on the spacing in which you hit this move with. You can curve Lenore above you and toward the ground as well.
Okay.
You can put Lenore in so many different spots of the map that it offers so much utility and just so much uniqueness to the things you can create with this companion.
Ooh.
Lenore disappears after you perform a special 3 times, or if your opponent hits Lenore 3
Damn,
times.
Lenore tanky though.
Companion
Tankier than Meeseeks, bro. Come on.
does not have infinite usage.
Mr. Meeseeks dead after one of those.
Lenore actually brings to the table. If you press side special again, Lenore will detonate, causing opponents to be run out vertically at the top of the blast zone. You can perform
That's
all
crazy
3 of
hitbox.
Raven's grounded specials through Lenore.
Oh
Which
my.
is very, very important. So, you can do the up special, which allows you to combo back and forth between
Oh
Lenore
my.
and
Oh.
Raven.
Oh
And
shit.
lastly, let's get into Raven's specialty perks.
What the fuck?
First one up, telekinetic takedown. Down special can now summon rocks from the ground and throw them at the opponent. You can even choose the direction that these rocks are thrown. You can throw them upward, sideways, or downward. Time it right with an opponent that shoots a projectile, you can catch the projectile and throw it along with the
There's
rocks.
the
For
anti-projectile.
example, if Harley
Very cool,
throws a
very
bat
cool.
doll at Raven and she uses
It didn't work.
Raven will have the ability
There
to
you go.
shoot that doll directly onto Harley. Perk number 2, Simmering Temper. Raven's magical countermeasures requires less damage to trigger, meaning that instead of 100 damage being needed to trigger Raven's magical countermeasures,
What is it?
it will require a lot less. And of course, this has variables.
Yeah, what
It
percent?
also depends on, in teams, how much damage your partner also has as well.
Really?
Influence
What
that.
percent is it though? Like what?
Let's talk about Raven's friendly familiar
Okay.
perk. When
We don't know.
Raven shoots out Lenore,
That's
Lenore
stupid.
will hover towards Raven and stop just a short distance away from her. But if you have an ally on the field, when you shoot out Lenore towards your ally, Lenore will hover all the way to your ally
Is that-
until it is able to attach to your ally.
Is that good?
And that's going to be it for the Raven breakdown. I am super excited again to finally be here and have this character almost readily available to the public. Again, big fan of Raven, my most wanted character ever, and I'm so excited not only as someone dev side, but as a player at heart, that she is finally a part of the
Looks very interesting, man. She looks like she's gonna be fun to play, that's for sure. I can't wait to cook with Lenore.
And of course, I want to thank all of you for allowing me to break down this character for you. This has been one of my...
I'm a little worried about the rage meter though,
Thank you so
man.
much.
At 100%, you just start moving way faster. That sounds... That's...
That
Sounds
is
a little
what
crazy.
a Taste of what you will get to see out of what Raven can do. It is hard enough to be able to explain all of the possibilities of what she can pull off, and you saw a little bit of that with Lenore's play and being able to utilize the specials off Lenore.
Definitely
and
seems
way
like the
that,
coolest part about the
Raven moves
character,
around
no
the field.
doubt.
She's not only great
Lenore
at comboing, being
seems gonna be
aggressive,
sick.
but also being able to help be a teammate with many different tools available to her kid. So she's she's got everything that you could ask for and more, and it's just super exciting thinking about what everybody's gonna pull off.
The cat,
I'm
no!
gonna press the button that says I can speak to everybody.
Thank you very
There we
much.
go. There we go.
A couple times, no matter how long you've been in the business, all right? But one of the coolest things about this character is the fact that this character, in my opinion, has this pretty much you can do it all feel. With the extension of Lenore, she's able to craft combos that are very unique, not only to just her as a character, but just, I want to say, within the genre in itself. And I think that's the most exciting part about Raven. Like, I mean, you know, when we were up working like late at night with the team and everybody's playing Raven and everything, you would just kind of see me sometimes sitting there just playing build a combo pretty
Yep.
much.
And
So-
many a times where I said I'm gonna steal that. She's got so much potential, and of course a lot of that came from one of the great minds behind our design team, and the first time that he gets to be a design lead on a
Impressive.
character, somebody who's got a lot of history
The
platform
GOAT.
fighters, and you got to actually talk to him quite a bit.
Yeah, Crypto
Devin,
J, you weren't lying, bro.
has
Trust me, I've been
resonated
keeping an
quite a
eye. I'm
bit,
waiting though. Is it
and
time to pull
I
yet?
can't stress enough how much passion was poured into what he did. And like I said, you got to chat with him quite a bit about what went into the mindset of how she came about.
Yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's hear what Devin has to say about Raven's design.
What's going on, everybody? It's a community manager in a cat.
Bro, the
And
audio,
today
please.
I am here with the legendary Devin Gajewski. Did I say it right?
No, but it's okay. Devin Gajewski is all right.
Perfect.
He
All
butchered
he
it.
is
Come
the
on,
technical
Nikat.
game designer at Player First Games. How you doing today, man?
Doing all right. Feeling good.
Awesome, awesome. And so today we're here
There
to
we
talk
go.
about Raven from the.
Not
Teen
even close.
Titans.
It's just
As
the
you
beginning.
know,
You should be adding
I'm
more.
a huge
Damn.
fan. I waited for this.
All right.
for a
I
long
trust you,
time,
bro.
so this it feels really
Doing me right
special,
so far.
especially since I've kind of known you from back in the day that you're actually working on this character. It's so awesome, and so I guess the first question I'd really like to ask you is, what are the top 3 things that you like about Raven as a character in MultiVersus?
Oh man, top 3 things I like about Raven in MultiVersus. I like a lot of the. Well, first I gotta say I really like all the passion from people like yourself and from the team. Raven was definitely a highly requested character. A lot of people love Raven from her time in Teen Titans Go, but all of the different iterations of Raven, the DC animated universe, all the new comics that have come out. So everyone on the team was really passionate about her and had like little bits of pieces to add, and I really love seeing that from the team. Second favorite thing about Raven, I like her playstyle. I think we don't have anything quite like Raven in the game yet. Trying to go for like an offensive support kind of character, someone who will really be there to make the teammate stronger and help from the back line. So I was really excited.
More
about
twos
that.
focus, which is nice.
And then my third favorite thing about Raven is just how she looks in the game. This is not my area of expertise, but we have an amazing team of artists and animators and VFX artists that really spent a lot of time to nail the look of Raven so that she felt like a MultiVersus character, but you could still tell she was definitely Raven, right? And I really love just the little small details that they got in to make her look just right for MultiVersus.
Dude, the art team snapped on that character, and yeah, like speaking like just not only the art team but you yourself, I feel like you snapped when it came to putting together how her moveset was going to work. And
Turned
I
up
agree,
still?
there's
Alright.
nothing
Sorry, there's
quite like
there's
Raven,
fluctuation
in MultiVersus
with the volume every time
But
they
now
switch
that
up what they're
she's finally
talking
here,
about.
I do really think we have a very, very special character on our hands. But let's talk about the history of Raven a little bit. How did this character?
You can even hear
come
Nikat's
about
way
in
louder.
MultiVersus?
Yeah, I think this character has actually been on the docket for a pretty long time. We've had some some ideas in the background for her for a really long time, dating back even back to the open beta. I don't really know the specifics of like how she was chosen to be one of the characters for season 4, but I think the timing is really nice. You know, we're kind of around Halloween. It's spooky season, and Raven kind of emanates the whole goth aesthetic. So I'm really happy that she got to come for this season. And then when it was brought up like, hey, we're considering Raven for season 4, I kind of jumped at the opportunity. I reached out to Daniel Kraft. I reached out to Tony, our creative director, and I was like, yo, like I'm a big Teen Titans fan. I think I could do this character justice. Like, please let me get a shot at this. And thankfully it worked out. So I'm really happy that I got to be the one who got to work on her here.
Which iterations of Raven did you actually take inspiration from
What was
when
that?
developing her?
Oh man,
They didn't even show that move before, did they?
As many as we
Inspiration from when developing.
The side?
work on her here.
Which iterations of
Yeah, what is that?
Raven did you actually take inspiration?
Is that like when Lenore's on cooldown, maybe?
Oh man, as many as we could, honestly. So I grew up with the original animated show on Cartoon Network, Teen Titans. So that was where I drew most of my inspiration. But we had a little bit from everywhere. We saw, versions of her from Teen Titans Go. Our artist came back with like some visuals of her in the comics, and it was like, oh, but she does this in the comics, so we should try to represent that. It's like, oh, but she does this in DC Animated Universe, so like maybe we should try to represent that. And so we took little bits and pieces from all over the place, and it was really awesome having the whole team come together and like show their references and be like, here's a thing that Raven definitely does. Like, how can we work this in?
Yeah, my bad personally on that. I know I sent a tidal wave of information. Yeah, my bad.
No, it's still useful though, right? Like everything that we could pull from, we tried to, right? And Raven has so many awesome iterations and different interpretations, and you know, in a way, we're kind of adding to that. So, but it was really cool to try and mix and match as many as we could.
And so, Raven is a very unique character, as we've basically spoken about. How did you end up choosing her class during her design?
That seems
This
easy,
one,
right?
To me, feels pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
She obviously was going to be a mage, right?
Yeah, of course she was gonna be a mage. Her superpowers are very magic focused. But the next question there was like, what does her superpower really mean, right? So I think there are some superheroes where their superpowers are very, very clear cut and it's very obvious what they're gonna do, right? You know, Batman is gonna beat the crap out of people and he's gonna throw batarangs and he's gonna have gadgets. Raven's magic is very kind of vague and kind of nebulous, right? She can do a lot of things with it. So we really wanted to boil it down to the core of like what we see Raven do a lot of. And it's a lot of like, okay, she uses her magic, but her magic can make shapes, so she can like grab things and throw them, but she can also make shapes with her magic, and sometimes she shoots her magic. And then the big thing is I wanted to, because we're a 2v2 game, I wanted to...
Is that another Trophy's Edge 2? Is that just a gap in the middle?
Her soul in her magic. So like a part of her is in her magic, but then she sends it out and it's still her doing things, but she's far away. And she can like impart her magic into her teammates. So there were a lot of like, oh, there's this like kind of vague idea of how Raven uses her powers, but we wanted to boil it down to make sure we got just the essentials and gave her this like mage fighting kit that felt still grounded in MultiVersus.
And actually, speaking of her kit, what perks do you think benefit Raven the most?
Oh man, I like all of her perks, honestly. I think her perks will definitely work in different kind of match setups. You'll actually have a good decision to make between which perk you really want. My personal favorite though is telekinetic takedown. It actually just changes her entire down special to a different move that I got this inspiration from one of my coworkers here, who was like, well, Raven likes to do this with, you know, the terrain around her. What if she could like grab things out of terrain and then throw them back? And then, you know, also if she could like grab other projectiles from around and throw them back. And I think it's a very unique move.
Did you know that if you actually use that against Harley Bomb, it takes the bomb and sticks it on Harley?
It sticks it to Harley?
Yes, literally, and it will detonate on Harley and she'll take the knockback. It's so sick.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, it's that sort of counterplay.
I love that when they show the clip, the first time it just doesn't work.
One of our more like big power swing perks that, you know, some of our perks are kind of lower on the power swing and easy to just kind of set it and forget it. And this is the big one where it's like, you really have to think about how you're going to be using this perk. So I'm excited to see how players end up using it.
What design considerations were made when thinking about Raven's potential duo partners? Who does Raven work with the best? Me, personally, as someone that's been spamming Raven for I don't know how long now, since you hooked her up, I have some ideas of who I think she'll be super
Tell us.
But I want to know from you, the designer.
Yeah, well, I wanted her to feel like she was part of the Teen Titans team, right? And again, with the Teen Titans I grew up with, she wasn't the one on the front lines. She was in the back with Starfire, kind of giving supporting fire, while Beast Boy and Robin and Cyborg were kind of getting in there and beating up the baddies. So to me, I was like, okay, how can we bring that experience into MultiVersus? And it's like, okay, if she has a teammate who can beat people up, if she's got someone getting in there, like a Batman or a Superman or a Wonder Woman, right, get those other DC heroes in the front lines, then she can provide them some ample support from distance, give them some extra hits. She can impart her magic into them and then do more attacks from their location. So I was really hoping that was going to be the game plan for a Raven player, right? Make your ally better, and then the ally can get in there, and you can support them from a distance.
And what is the design history around some of Raven's moves? I saw a lot of references in there, especially like the second part of her jab, the huge punch. Honestly, I love this moveset. It's everything I would have dreamed for in a character that I waited for so long. So, yeah, I got to understand, like, what was your mindset when you were cooking up her kit?
Yeah, actually, I would actually say the biggest part of making her kit was trying to figure out that core gameplay of how do we make her a character that sits in the backline but is still offensive, right? We don't want these characters too often, I think characters who sit in the back line end up becoming defensive and very campy, and you can run away, and then you have two players just kind of sitting on one side of the stage, and it's hard to approach them. That's not what we wanted to do. So we wanted to come up with a version of Raven where it's like, well, she's in the back line, but it makes her teammate want to go in. It makes her teammate better. So the big core change there was this idea of, okay, she has the ability to impart her magic into her teammate, and then when her magic is in her teammate, it actually makes her weaker defensively. So she needs to be able to find a safe place to really power up her teammate from a distance. The big thing here is that her special moves can be imparted into her teammate, and then she can do all of her special moves to protect or attack from her teammate's position, but then they no longer appear at her position. So it's really up to the Raven player to kind of think about how she wants to empower her teammate and play that kind of supporting dream.
Talking about twos a lot, which is surprising.
Lastly, what type of player would most enjoy playing as Raven?
Honestly, Raven fans, hopefully. I wanted to try and...
Nah, you got it. Absolutely.
All right,
That's my main. Come on now.
Yeah, any fans of Teen Titans will hopefully enjoy playing as Raven. Any players who, feel like they like to stay away from sort of like a pseudo zoner archetype, right? If you like playing as a bit of a zoner, she has some of the tools to deal with that, but you have to be smart about using her tools. She can get rushed down. She can.
My Raven's gonna cook. I hope y'all know
Be
this.
careful about how you stay away from people, and then someone who wants to play as like a support, right? If you have tried to get into MultiVersus and you're like, oh, I want to be in the back line because I have a friend who loves going in as Batman and they just love beating the crap out of people, this is the kind of playstyle for you. You can make that friend even stronger. You can give them more attacks. You can give them defensive capabilities. You can even heal them from a distance.
Could heal them?
Cards, right?
What?
Yeah, I think that type of player is the kind of person.
I just want to do combos with fucking Lenore, man.
Pretty solid, right? And even then, I think that Raven does a good job. Excuse me, does a good job at actually fighting too. I do think that she can be aggressive, and so I do like that. I guess that duality of being able to either play back or go in. And yeah, I think this character is going to be extremely popular. Devin, you did an amazing job.
Yeah.
As a long-time Raven
She's gonna be
fan,
really popular.
I appreciate all the work that you and the team put into this character.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and definitely a shout-outs to the entire PFG team. This is obviously not a solo effort. Some awesome people made some really awesome contributions to the character, and I'm glad to finally see their work out there.
Absolutely.
Hell
Of course,
yeah.
Players, thank y'all for watching. Let's head right back to the studio.
Alright, so like the volume has been fluctuating like crazy, by the way. I saw a lot of people saying it's too quiet.
And effort that went into this project.
Every time they switch something up, the volume's different, so I'm trying to
the time and effort and just
keep it
care that
consistent.
Devin put into this character. So once again, thank you so much, Devin, for everything that you did and all the team that worked together to get Raven.
How
on
long
board.
before a
Of course,
touch of death
everybody
appears?
knows
Yeah, 2
Raven,
minutes probably
it's
is fair.
announced, Raven is going to be available to be
Seems-
purchased as well as unlocked in the fighter road on the 15th, which we'll get into the fighter road in a moment. With a
Seems
lot of
like
people
it's gonna-
bringing up,
she's gonna fit my
certain
archetype,
skins
though, I gotta
that
say.
is not necessarily been seen. We already know we couldn't not include it. With the Raven bundle, you also get the iconic White Raven skin that will be coming alongside of that. And
Really, not a battle
Dragon
pass skin.
Eyes are in fact purple. So everybody
the
who's
day
been
one.
asking about that, you already know that's the
the
one
day
that I've
one.
been using the most. It's so iconic to the show. You can't not include it.
Of course.
I mean, Nakat, she just has such great collections of skins. We have to go through them all again.
Yeah,
and
we're not even done.
Yeah,
we're just
so-
getting started.
we only
Yeah,
just
my
got
boy
started
Rick
with
getting
it.
anything?
We already
Don't
saw
let
the
him
Force
starve out
skin,
here, please. We need
that
it.
Has, with the amazing design, but there's also the Mythic Vista
Semi-zoner though, literally, it's...
which
oh,
you see
my Raven's gonna
show up
cook.
in the trailer. It's not just
Yo, Taz is
Raven, of
looking
course, though.
fucking
It's
ugly
more
as hell, bro.
I was about to say, Raven looks phenomenal, but can we talk about Taz? For
Yeah, he looks ugly as hell.
The hair slicked back and
Wait, you,
everything.
you want to talk about hairspray?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's take a look at what they
Raven
look like
looks so
before
bad though,
they
bro.
become that. Of
Oh
course, we
my
had.
gosh,
Ooh.
man.
So for everybody
Damn.
who's curious, the Mythic Vista
Damn.
is our take, sort of, at let's say Magic.
Alright, that Taz looks a little more fly.
We have two different variations of characters who will have these skins. And
Not yet, Ronan. We're still early, man. No patch notes yet. That probably won't be till
you got
tonight,
the
to be
Rule
honest.
Breaker Raven, and you got the Taz skin. I can't remember the exact name for Taz's skin, actually. Hold on, I gotta look at it in a second here. But it's
Crow Rick
some
would
of
make
our
too much
favorites
sense
by
now,
far.
actually.
Uh,
They're literally
Troublemakers-
like, we got a Raven in here,
Troublemakers
get
that
Crow
is
Rick in
sort of
here.
Hey, see, I was
the
close
perfect
enough. I was close
You were
enough.
close. You were close. Then of course, like we were saying before, the White Raven skin, and
It's gotta be Crow
having a
Rick,
little
right?
bit
It
of
makes too much
conversation with
sense.
the Dad, I believe we got that one in there too. Hold on one second, pull it up. This is one of my personal favorites. We couldn't not have
Nah,
a
this is-
little recreation of you know.
Motherfucker is
not everybody's birthday
huge.
could be very happy, let's say. But you know, when every time the birthday comes around, her and her dad have a little conversation. So, well, I can't get over enough how much I'm excited for the Trigon possessed Superman skin as well, which of course you will be able to get access to through bundles. And the Trigon, actually the Trigon on the loose is the Rift. We also have the event that will be coming up, which we'll get into in a second. But it's such a perfect skin. It's got the voice changer and everything to it. The cat, like in the banners, there's too much. There's too much good stuff in this season.
It's a
We
cool
have
banner.
only started.
So bad. I
This is
want that banner.
far.
Yeah, and like all these skins that you just presented, right? As much as I love Raven, I want them all. I need the Taz skin also. Just, like,
No.
that skin
Never.
alone makes me want to play Taz much more. I'll tell you that.
Never.
Well, we got a lot of those to get into, like we said. Let's talk about, of course, season 4. It's behind me as well. We got the big infographic that went up to everybody to give a little bit of insight to what's coming. We have, of course, not only Raven but Marceline, who will be joining us later on in the season. You have 2 new maps, which a little bit of was shown a second ago of Samurai Jack. Of course, we have the Candy Kingdom map, the Candy Tavern. I don't believe that's the only version of it though, which we'll talk about in a little bit. It's a 10-week season. We got the holidays, of course, so it's a little bit longer. We stretched it out a little bit longer this time around, but we also have 2 battle passes.
Because of the
We'll
holidays,
talk about
okay.
in one
I guess it
second.
makes sense.
Trigon
It's
Possessed
Christmas
event,
and New Year's
Vista,
and shit.
and then later on the cat, of course, we got ugly sweaters.
PFG's
Cold
gotta
sweaters,
get a little bit of
a few
time
other
off.
ones.
They've been
Those
working
will be
hard.
Surprise for later.
So season 4, I mean, we already said this before, but is packed with a lot of content, a lot of variety and content as well. Not only, of course, to reward our players, but to keep you guys busy during the holidays with MultiVersus.
So we said that this was the most packed into the verse, and we meant that for a reason. So let's just get right.
We're not
into it.
even done.
Yeah, not even close. So first things first, a lot of people have been asking about the Battle Pass. Well, the Battle Pass has now been altered to be 2 different Battle Passes.
A free
It's
one and
little
a
bit
paid one?
shorter, and your first tier that you will get will be of the character that will be released alongside it, as we have moved characters out of the Battle Pass now, and we have now moved it to where you can get unique skin at the very beginning. We wanted to make it a little bit easier for everybody
Okay.
to be able to not only go through the Battle Passes,
That's
but be able to get some
nice.
more unique rewards as we're going through this right now. It is 45 tiers into the unlimited tier afterwards. They are 1
Way
month
shorter.
Battle Passes.
Okay,
And,
okay.
You will
1
also
month.
now not have to wait the 2 months in order to be able to unlock a character that was normally inside the Battle Pass. You'll be able to unlock them via Fighter Road when they become available, or of course through purchase and the Gleamium in your.
That's
Battle
hype though. That's actually really hype, man.
One of my favorite taunts finally getting into the game. Joker, we revealed this back in his trailer. People have been asking for this one quite a bit. Well, it is finally here. I am very, very excited about this one. So let's just keep it moving along.
That's hype though, man. No more Battle Pass lock characters is a huge W. And every month,
maybe a little
also
something,
huge.
Extra to join pretty soon too. Of course, we got the iconic Powerpuff Girls.
They're really trying to figure out the audio.
Might be keeping an eye on a couple other skins that might be following that theme later on. The coldest shoulder emote, and all right, my personal favorite. I know that we have the moonwalk for Jason, but this one's actually my personal favorite. Just look at him.
Dude, he's so crafty. Oh, that. All right, you know what? Never mind. I spoke too soon.
What?
Yeah, I
Wait, what
mean,
is that?
he's so
Oh,
good.
Fighter Red XP. Okay.
Oh my god, and as we talked about with the Trigon Possessed, we also have a couple of skins that will
Mama!
be along the same shader, and we mentioned the Mythic Vista skins as well. We have a couple to share in a little bit, but one of them you will be able
Yes,
to get
sir!
is the Valedictorian Velma as well on tier 34.
We're cooking. We're gonna add another Velma skin to the collection.
And, this
Let's
one-
go, baby.
This is my absolute favorite banner. I'm just this
This banner is so raw.
That's good, man. That is really
Our team
good.
snapped. I don't really know how else to say it. Like, all professionalism aside, our team went absolutely crazy with everything related to Raven, and it's only going to get better as you see the alone time, please.
Nice.
It's another fantastic one. And as we approach the final tiers, like we said before, the end of the track will be the Troublemaker Taz that you'll be able to get at tier 43. And as anybody might have
Yo, I like the next tier, though.
Premium throughout the past to be able to
At 44, what's his name?
be able to get a
That fucking veteran?
along the way. So you'll still be able to level up
Yo, come on, scroll one to the right.
or use it towards other stuff that you
Yes,
throughout the game.
Ruben.
And then the infinite tier, which is the reward
Nice.
to, assorted items.
I'll be rocking Ruben
We've
for
already been
sure.
able to do with the current live version, and we're gonna continue that trend with this. So that
I'll
is
be
all
rocking
about
Ruben,
battle passes.
absolutely.
We picked up battle passes, and we wanted
That's
to
my guy right there.
get people any new character that comes out a unique skin at the very beginning.
Yeah, it's only 45 because it's a month long instead of 2 months running.
Yeah, and I think
they're
there's
splitting
a
it
lot
up.
of value to be had with 2 battle passes, and so we hope that you're all very excited. I mean, just seeing the content in there this time around is exceptional, from banners to emotes. That Jason emote is sticking with me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really moved on from that, but from all of these cosmetics that you guys just saw, I'm really excited, or we're really
No
excited
Rick skin, crazy.
just to be able to pretty much
Crazy,
obtain
man.
everything that they want and then some.
Yeah, like we were just talking about with cosmetics. Speaking of, we got the Trigon Rift, the Trigon on the loose, as
Oh,
well as
boo,
the
rifts.
Metreon Synthos event.
Battle
you
price,
see here there
battle
are
pass price
4,
gonna be
there are
cheaper. I don't
multiple different,
think they said. I'm
variants
assuming it's
for
going to
the,
be,
Trigon business event. You have
but I
Rubio,
don't think it's
Joker, you
showed.
have Black Adam, and there's one more still floating around as well. Then of course the king himself up on the seat. Man, it's
Dude, can we talk about how good this
it's so
actually
good.
just looks? Like, this art is beautiful.
Oh, I have to clarify something as well. The battle pass is not the same price. It is actually 800 Gleamium. Just to clarify that, as I see a couple people bringing it up in chat.
Not
and
bad.
Also,
$8,
that
right?
was 45 tiers for the first one. It'll be the same. So instead of 70 tiers throughout each total season, it is 90 tiers in total throughout the entire season. So just wanted to provide a little clarity for that.
Yeah, it's not bad, man. I feel like it's a good
But
change.
yeah, the Trigon event, that is our first one. I mean, it's hard to not just talk about the hype up. And the Trigon Loose will be your very first rift. You'll be making an attempt to take down Trigon possessed Superman, as Trigon has found a new host, and very much so is very happy with the new Kryptonian body that he has obtained and wants to keep that. Raven has to do everything she can to put a stop.
Pretty sure you'll be able to literally earn your Gleamium back
Now,
still from completing the
that is
battle
only the
pass,
first
though. They showed how much
The second one,
Gleamium
of
you
course,
get
as we
in the
just
battle
talked about,
pass.
are the Mythic Vista skins.
And I'm
which
pretty confident it was at least
are just
800
so
Gleamium back.
damn good.
The last tier was like
I
400,
said,
dude.
This is our take.
So you if you complete the battle pass, you literally
Some and more for this season. Like, they
get your money
popped
back.
off.
This is only part of it. Like we said, it's our take on magical school anime, if you will, of these skins. You have Wonder Woman, Taz, Velma, Raven, Headmaster Wayne, and Principal Joker, looking extremely devious up in the background. Some of you have already seen the Joker skin on the infographic as well. That is the opposite of his transformation form, the Mythic Vista skin. And we'll let you take a look as they arrive. We're gonna have a couple promotions showing off what these skins look like.
No
They're
new Rick
showing off
skins
their
still,
own
man.
skins. A couple have already been seen.
Bro's
Strong
starving
rest.
out here. That's
And
crazy.
That is just the start of what we have for cosmetics and events. We're going to save some more of that, of course, for later on, as we do have 4.5 that'll be joining us later in the season that have some more unique things. But Nick Cat, that is maybe, what, 10% of the show? Give or take?
Yeah. No, we have much more, like, actually.
So, first off, the brand new Fighter Road is something that we have introduced to the game. Everybody has already seen the article that went live recently. It is a new way.
850 Gleamium from the battle pass, so you literally gain 50 Gleamium from buying the battle pass and completing the battle pass. So I don't want to hear any bitching, man. Literally gain 50 fucking Gleamium from just doing the battle pass. That's crazy. That is actually crazy.
In order that you can unlock along the way. You are also able to pick different characters amongst different tiers as you play too, so you'll be able to alternate which ones you like. This is meant to help the experience of, especially the first time experience when you're hopping in, is a bit of there's quite a few characters to have to unlock. And fighter currency was
Overall, it seems like a
easy to
great
obtain
change.
for some, but it's a little bit more of a grind for others. So we wanted to simplify that process as much as we can.
Bro, the fact that they even give you your
everything you do,
Gleamium back
your
from
missions,
completing a
your
battle
events,
pass is
your battle
crazy, man.
pass, you'll be able to get fighter road experience, be able to get that through different events. And then whenever you complete the fighter road, you'll also have that same experience converted to your battle pass progression. So you won't be losing out if you already have all the characters unlocked. This fighter road might not affect.
Plus, finishing the battle pass early, you get free Gleamium from the extra tier, man. It's literally free fucking Gleamium, man, for just playing the game.
Game feature there. And as we mentioned before, the different tiers you could pick from them, you could choose between Bugs Bunny, Wonder Woman, or Jake in that tier.
Ew! I don't want any of those.
But that's not the only thing. Sometimes, maybe you just want to get right into it. So, a new thing that has been introduced is the Fighter Road Purchase Bundle, which is everybody can either pick individual bundles for individual characters, or you could get everybody,
just buy everybody.
outside of Raven, who is
Finally.
for a total value, a cost of $49.99, which does reduce with every character you have. So if you already have 10 plus characters,
This is a lock. Like, they should have had this shit in the game from the beginning, but it's still good that they're,
as you go. So if you want to just get right into
It's still
it,
good that they're doing it.
you don't want to take the time to grind out, you can get everybody all at once with one full purchase as you play the game, and you can unlock the entire fighter road, or you could play entirely for free, however which way you want to go about it. That is your choice.
Yes, I actually love this, and we want players to be able to play their favorite characters as soon as possible by any means necessary. And so having all of these different options now to unlock fighters, I think is going to be a big plus for everyone playing the game. And we put in a lot of
change.
effort as a team to make this happen, and so to finally see it here is just really exciting.
Yeah, it's something that's been talked about a bit, and wanting to figure out a nice way to be able to give people options that fit for them. And this is where we all came to, and we're very happy.
Yeah, definitely should have did that a while ago, but it's
play all the way through, you want to play through the fighter road,
good they finally got it in. And you don't have to buy it, man, too. Like, they still seems easier to unlock characters just by playing.
For free, or you could get her through individual bundles, or you could get everybody as well separately through the fighter road and the fighter road bundle. So one more time, we're really excited to have that. And speaking of being able to kind of try out characters, play new characters, and all that, let's take a look at the new arena mode. So arena mode will be live for the first 3 weeks of the season, and as you can see at the very beginning there, you can choose individual fighters. And a couple people asked, what happened if I only have Shaggy, or if I only have 5 characters? Am I always going to get them? That answer is no, because
you can play everybody.
You
Nice.
will be able to play anyone in the game.
That's great, man. That's fucking great.
Start off with 10 coins, and you can play anybody at any time throughout this brand new mode, which allows you to not only get prestige currency for anywhere you place in matchmaking. As long as you play matchmaking and play throughout the whole thing, you will get prestige currency, but you can play every character that you want throughout the entirety of the 2. And Nikat, another really fun part about all of this too, we've been wanting to find ways to allow players to have brand new.
Better late than never, facts, man.
Stream or play big Discord group party.
We got plenty of time.
Well, there is in fact lobbies that you will be able to invite people to. There is also streamer mode where you can be able to block lobby codes, because you do have lobby codes that will be joining the arena, and custom lobbies. So you can be able to invite 8 teams of people, 16 of your friends, all inside of the arena mode.
That's hype, though. That's hype.
Of course, in custom lobbies, in our custom arena, you do not get prestige, but you are able to get them. You'll be able to have a good time and just play along with everybody else. So I hope that
I'll farm all of y'all. I just want you to know. I will farm all of you guys in custom arena mode, man.
Let us know what you
Just know that.
You
might have to fuck around and find out.
Because as you can see there, you have legendary items such as the battering toss, the homing rockets. There's a lot of other ones to discover as well. No 2 games are the same. Everything is super unique. It's probably the most played that we have been doing over here on the dev side. It's hard to not want to play it.
Dude, I think one of the most charming things about arena mode was just watching how it brought the studio together. It was very, very, very popular and very, very nice to see people playing.
Yeah, I mean it's very easy to you have the first couple of rounds where you're like, damn, I didn't get necessarily the builds that I wanted to play. Well,
Yeah.
you can sell your items along the way. You can change them. There's a lot of different ways to play. You can do offensive, defensive, dodge-based builds, and a couple of unique power-ups that will completely alter the way that you play. And we're always looking to add new, unique ways to do it as well. So
Yep.
it's super fun. It's easily, again, one of the most spam things that we've been doing. So we're excited to have that finally enter. But now we have gone over Fighter Road, we've gone over the arena, and now time to get into some heavy points of
It's time.
updates as well. The cat, if you will,
Is it
go
time?
ahead and start us off on the brand new gameplay changes coming to Season 4.
So first and foremost, we wanted to make the game, I want to say, more expressive, right? And so the best way to do that is to change many mechanical elements to it to allow players to play in specific ways that they want. And one of the first ones was improving the grounded run speed. There are a lot of characters in the game that have had their grounded run speed increased. So that's just one of the many things that we changed. And I know y'all saw, Ajax and I, we were kind of yapping on a timeline and, doing the most, but we as an entire team felt very passionate about this and bringing this to life in game for you guys. And so now that we're finally here and able to show you, this is really a moment in my opinion. So
Like you said,
what
part
else is
one.
coming?
Part one,
Part one.
some movement speed on the ground for characters overall. As you saw some of it with our last patch, we improved a couple there. We have continued to improve that now. We also improved the very important factor of the game, fast falling. So when you fast fall before, there was it took a little bit longer to get down. Now, if you
Look at the
press fast
difference!
fall, especially if you have it set to tap, you get it pretty instantly. You are now in much more control of what you want to choose for your outcome and how you want to do it.
Dude, look at the Jason, bro. He's-
Down to
That's
you want
amazing.
to line up people. You want to bait someone. They're doing something reckless by using movement. We have added more speed to fast falling. We have adjusted the way it works. It will take a little bit of time to get used to, especially off stage. So make sure that you're prepared for where you need to adjust your timings. But this will open up a lot of new combo routes. a
I'm
lot
so
of new
here for
approaches,
it.
A lot of new ways to provide some unique expression, which I think the cat in that clip as well. We talk about up next. Another change that
Shorter.
obviously added to the gameplay.
Did you say something about approaching? Well, let me talk to you guys. So, with the added run speed and the fast fall, everything kind of weaves together, right? It kind of flows and works together. But we got to jump a little bit shorter. You know what I'm saying? So, with short hops being introduced into the game, it's
See,
going
look
to
how
make
short
approaching
Newbie is
areas
hopping, man. You can just
not
wave land
feel as
immediately. Or dodge land
threatening
immediately.
or risky, rather, as the person that is trying to approach. Before, when you were short hopping, you were jumping a little bit too high, making it a lot easier for your opponent to react to your aerial approaches, which in part made you want to play more grounded anyway, because not only was it super rewarding, but it was the safest option. No more. Now you will actually be able to jump at your opponent, and it doesn't have to always be with an attack. You can opt to just do nothing at times or land with a universal shield breaker as well if your opponent decides to try to shield your aerial approach.
Shields?
But
Shields?
we're not even
Shields?
getting to shields yet.
Why not?
Yeah, that's a checklist we still have to get to down this list. Alongside short hopping too, it does allow more unique and easier access to platforms, which is something we've been trying to improve on. And
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
platforms, not only have we made it easier to be able to access them with short hops, but also the way that the wave dashing was working before, it took full bars a meter and it had no invul on it, which meant that you were likely to get punished. So we have now altered every wave dash to return dodge meter based on how many invul frames you had left remaining from that dodge. So now we have made it so you can use the movement a little bit easier. You won't be burning your meter for it, and you'll be able
Cost
to
less
kinda
meter
do it
though,
at
just
will.
in general.
So it's going to take a little time to get used to at first, but we are continuing to improve on that, not only off of platforms, but on the ground as well, because we want to make it so you can have a little bit more access to different ways to be able to get in,
So
but also not make it completely necessary to have to use this to get in as well. It's a little
way
bit
less meter
extra
burn
to go
for
absolutely
dodge
expression
landing
and
overall
and
is
that
the big
combo.
change, and that's really amazing because
And so
we need free movement or
lastly,
movement
we
that
want to
costs
say
less
thank
dodge
you to
meter.
everybody that participated in the testing grounds. We really appreciate all of your feedback, and we were able to actually get a lot of that feedback in to help make blocking feel a lot better in MultiVersus. As you know, blocking adds an added layer of depth to combat, and so we want MultiVersus to not only feel like this rewarding experience when it comes to hitting your opponent, but also allowing players to show skill through being able to defend themselves. So things that have actually been added to the shield mechanic this time around, shield damage and hit pause have been tuned. We also have changed the way light and medium projectiles interact with shield doing reduced damage.
Dude, what? Black Adam Shieldbreaker is down there now? What is that?
Change the way light and medium projectiles interact with shield doing reduced
That's crazy.
damage. We standardized the shield break attacks to have more consistent frame data and sizes. Shield breaks from shield break attacks and stamina drain both pop up opponents for a consistent punish window. And in terms of visual effect work, we've actually removed the shield icon from the middle of the shield, and we've also added feedback with flashing to show when a shield is being hit. Steven,
How
in
bright that yellow
particular,
is, dude.
because he was one of the first characters, or the only character to really have a shield. He can air shield, and if you hit his shield in the air, it kind of bounces. It has like on hit bounce, and when he's on the ground, he now has a standard shield like the rest of the cast. And hitting someone's shield actually gives you whiff branch timing, so it's almost as if the opponent whiffed the move. Therefore, you will have a lot more time to actually hit opponents for hitting your shield. And lastly, we improved the feel for shielding from a run. Before, when you guys were trying to like run and shield, you would be met with a dodge. Now you'll be able to actually stop in place if you decide to press the shield button. And so these are some of many ways that we have improved shield, and we hope that
It's a new game, chat.
enjoy this mechanic.
Season 4 is a new fucking game, man.
We're really, really excited from being able to take that feedback and apply it to the mechanic to make it even better.
And just to clarify as well, we are still in the experimental phase of shields too, so it is still in the testing grounds queue. But we did get a lot of questions related
So it's
to wanting
not-
to try it out more. So it is not currently in the main queue. However,
Okay.
it is
Not
now
yet.
available to be used in custom games in the lab.
Hey,
and
there we
in
go.
local mode.
Huge.
So it's
So-
available to be used in.
Oh.
So it is not.
So you could do
currently in the
I-
main queue. However,
So he's just
it is
doing an
now
IAD
to be used in custom
down air straight out of shield.
games in the lab and in local mode. So you can not only still provide us feedback from being able to play it at any given point in time that you would like to try and express it out, but you can also
Testing it a bit longer. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, man.
On the carousel within the
And
menu,
custom,
menu,
too.
and we will be posting throughout every testing ground post as well. You can let us know how you feel. Let us know what you think that's been coming alongside Shields, and we're continuing to make sure, as the cat just expressed, as much improvements as possible. So if Shields get fully implemented, they are as clean and ready to go as we can, based on your feedback and what you have seen. So go into custom games, go into the lab, do everything you can with them, find unique stuff, find ways to break it. Let us know. We're always looking for brand new feedback on that.
All right.
And, we're
So
really excited to hear what you have to say with version 2, coming up with Shields. And also,
one last thing. Oh no,
Yes.
you can actually. Oh, that's fine. No, you got it.
No. We'll talk about this one quite a bit. It's actually 2
Oh,
points I
alright,
forgot to
alright.
note there as well. So, one of the biggest talking points that we have been working towards, and we have finally gotten a full overhaul on, is we have been able to go in. There's no footage.
Hitboxes?
We have gone in and we've done a hitbox overhaul.
No
for all of our
footage.
characters. So shoutouts to the gameplay development team who went in and looked through every single move that we could finally go through and check every single point where we see if maybe something was hitting behind, maybe something
A
was
lot
hitting
of
in a
hard
position
work.
that felt spot.
I mean,
There's a
I've been
lot of
posting
time
how
we
many
put
on
in,
Twitter? Like,
but it is
y'all
something
just
that
check
was,
those moves,
very
man.
much so high on our points of
everything on Agent Smith, please.
and now there's a full combat hitbox overhaul, and of course, still keep an eye on anything that you see that you may, may look a little bit off. Please let us know. We're
Oh,
just
I
listening
will.
to
Trust
the
me on
feedback.
that.
This is going to feel very different. It's gonna. We've been testing it thoroughly, and we're very excited what's coming out with it. Nikat, I mean, this is what we've been talking about for quite a bit.
Yo, the team really, really, really wanted to make it. We wanted to make a point where the players know that we have been listening for such a long time, and we wanted to reward the players for their time and dedication to MultiVersus with a game that they truly want to play, and also, of course, be expressive with how they play it. And so we already know that players love the game and they want to play it naturally, but how can we continue to improve the experience, not only just from a cosmetic standpoint, because those cosmetics are beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, but from an entire gameplay perspective. And so we hope with these changes, you are all not only extremely excited, but of course we cannot wait to see you play what feels like an entirely new version of MultiVersus, because there's a reason why Ajax and I were like tweeting as much as we were, and then the team is staying up late after hours to continue to play the game, because it just feels phenomenal to actually sit and play. And so I want to give a special
It looks like
shout
a
out
whole
to
new
every
game,
single
man.
member of the team and all of the work they did to make these changes. And
Faster
make
ground
them
speed,
come to fruition.
faster fast falling,
Well,
shorter
wait,
short
there's more.
hops.
There was one more as well that was brought up by quite a few people, and something we mentioned that we were working towards.
Hitbox
and,
overhaul too,
we
man.
have worked towards removing Weekend from the game. Weekend is being
Get that shit out of here!
a different form of a buff. For a couple people who
Let's
might
go.
might need it, there are a couple characters that were based around that kit, that in their kit. Well, we have removed it from every
Thank
kit, and
yes.
we're working towards a couple ways to
Yes.
the perks that were utilizing it.
Oh my
or a
god.
character that was heavily utilizing it.
That's
around
amazing.
Quite a bit. But the weekend was causing much earlier KOs than we were looking for, as well as leading to positions where basically, if you were behind, you were almost being rewarded for it a little bit too heavily, and we want.
Thank
to make sure
God,
that
man,
we're
no
on the
weekend.
field on that. So weekend has not only been removed, but we will be continuing to work towards ways to replace any of them that were dedicated to that, and with brand new buffs or brand new unique ways to play.
That was actually a very good catch, by the way. Very good catch.
That was the
I see
one
the
I
chat.
forgot to write down. It's like, oh wait, can't forget this one.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
the chat was like,
Get it
"Yeah."
out of here.
So everybody is excited for that as well. But I mean,
and
we're not even
also,
done.
we're not. That's
Yeah,
we
not done.
still got more to go. And of course, get ready to read those patch notes. Not only will there be a lot of combat-based changes, but there's a lot of different changes that have come to many characters who.
When are they dropping, Ajax?
Say,
9 p.m.
A
again?
lot faster than others, and we wanna
So
make
he's
sure
so
that we
late at night for no
things
reason.
around that and change that around. We've been paying close
Nerf
attention
Shaggy,
to
nerf
not
Agent
only,
Smith, please,
the,
I beg of you.
ladder, but also the events that have been going on as well. We want to make sure that we got that addressed. So you will be seeing that. You'll be seeing some characters maybe that you haven't seen. Welcome back, Jake. And you'll be seeing quite a few other characters.
He
that
never
will be
left.
Getting some new changes.
Stop
as well as
this.
A couple of unique changes to their movesets. Actually, overall, I'll leave that for a surprise though. Looking at Finn. So up next, we not
Finn.
only have talked about all of the combat changes, but of course we got a couple maps and a couple other things to talk about. But Cat, we're not done.
Yeah, we are not done. Actually,
So, wow, look at that. First of all, so the combat changes, though, it seems like just what they showed was pretty much everything we knew was coming for the most part, but the one they didn't really say is increased ground movement speed for a bunch of characters. I'm curious, because last patch, it was already a decent amount of characters got those movement speed buffs. I know Rick did. So I'm curious if it's just kind of the rest of the cast that didn't get the movement speed buffs last time are now finally getting the movement speed buffs. So better ground movement speed, thank God, much needed. Just the shorter short hops and faster fast falling is going to be so nice. And they even made it now so dodge landing doesn't cost nearly as much meter. So just short hop dodge landing is going to be such a good option, man. And even just short hop aerials now is going to be so much better as well. Shields aren't coming quite yet, but probably in the mid-season or season 5. Still more testing. You can finally test them in custom games, which is nice. It's pretty high. Missed the moveset for Raven? Yes, you did. That was like right at the start, man.
actually, let me lean up and lock in.
So, the Back to the Past stage that some of you have seen, Back to the Past is now joining in to MultiVersus, and this is a stage, for one...
Damn, Raven can float? Did they even talk about
this
that?
Is such a beautiful stage. As you can see, it's...
I don't think they even mentioned that.
Past version of the stage, and a brand new skin for Samurai Jack, which we'll talk about in a sec. But it does change throughout the gameplay. It switches to the future, so it'll be alternating between both the past and the future with unique.
Not trophies too, man.
Different layouts.
There's a hole in the middle of the stage. What are we doing?
This is another one of my personal favorites, not only for the stage but the music. It's such a beautiful stage.
I think it's my favorite music in the game so far.
And when you have the hazards off, it will remain as the default version where it had the bridge covered. But if you want to play on this version just by itself, you will have that as well. So that'll be Back to the Past 2. This is that is the future version where you'll be able to play with the open stage and be able to utilize the transformations here. Utilize the stage without the transformations. And
what the fuck is this?
We get right into it. So we've been talking quite a bit about some, building a band up.
The band is getting together?
Well, what if we decided to give everybody access to just the giant keyboard? Because why not? So welcome to Space Jam, as it is called, the space stage. You can change the tones the way the music works. You can run across the keyboards. You can alternate it between 3 different versions. And if you have the
creativity, I guess,
throughout it, so the entire stage is based entirely on how you play the music. I can't wait for people to pull together not only the keyboard.
This is crazy, actually.
But we already got, of course, the flugelhorn from Marvin. Got Gizmo with the keyboard. What's Steven doing there?
Kind of just vibing a little bit.
He's just vibing. I don't know why. What's Steven? Why Steven there?
Why do you?
I guess bro's gonna be able to play some music again.
Then there is, of course,
music as well.
We have a couple other bonus maps that'll be joining too. There's a couple different variations to the beach map. There's another variation to the space map. But in 4.5, we already.
I hope that map's in ranked, by the way.
Next in the future too, you got Candy Kingdom 1 and 2, which is the Candy Tavern. This is one of the most beautiful stages by far. Like the Lagoon
and gorgeous.
Like I can't tell you enough. We got a lot of Adventure Time fans who have to nail the way these things look, and the
It does look great, man. It looks really good.
Express all of the fine small players, and that might have a few variations to it as well. But as you can see, Peppermint Butler has taken over the main podium, has brought the crowd out for a good show, and we're at nighttime here. This is my personal favorite stage, not just for the way this looks, but the other variation to it too, which we will show off once 4.5 comes around. But Nikat, we were extremely spoiled by these new maps, and there's still more, of course, bonus stages that'll happen later on that we will not be sharing just yet. But it's hard to express how much fun it is to fight in the tavern.
Yeah, we've been holding that one back for a long time, so to finally see it here, super exciting. I can't wait to see all of the chaos that happens on that stage, because again, not only is it beautiful.
Hey man, as good casual maps, I'm here for it.
I see a lot. I've been seeing people talk about it in chat for a bit, kind of purposely pushing it along just because of how long it's been asked for, but we'll finally talk about it now. So with Arena, of course, you get to earn some prestige. Well, what do you get to spend it on? Well, every season we add new stuff. We've already shown a couple of them off. You got the brand new prestige
skins,
items that will be entering, which is, of course, the Uri Jack we just showed a little while ago in the Back to the Past stage. And not
the
only
volume
that,
is
but,
all over the place. Shit gets so loud.
A certain Iron Giant skin that will finally be joining. We have the heavy metal.
That's so good.
That will also be
That's so good.
Store, this time around, so make sure that you
I love that.
not only grind up to be
I hit Iron Giant, but I love that.
Any prestige you might have gotten for the battle pass or purchases prior. You got the brand new Zinthos ring out, which I am sure a certain somebody in this call is only going to use. And
hey, why you gotta call me out, yo? Like, I was just vibing out.
Okay, but
no Rick skins.
No, you're not.
Fuck. That's actually not. I mean, they're good, but that's not that many. I thought they'd add way more.
And we're very excited to be able to show these off. I hope you're all excited about these two. And like we said before, there is the Mythic Vista skins that you'll be seeing later on into the event.
The Iron Giant skin is so good, man. The Iron Giant skin. That dude.
So we'll reveal those.
That's awesome.
On our various socials to let everybody know how that's going. So that's it for all of our normal space content.
Rick is just starving out here.
That point of the show,
I just want a Rick skin, man.
Bit of care to to our community and talk to everybody. So
Yeah, no Pickle Rick. What else is
we'll
new, man?
go
It's been
ahead
years of
and
this.
start us off with what we got coming up for some upcoming events.
Years of no Pickle Rick, man. Tournament time. Yeah, you ready for
So, there we go. There it is. There it is.
That's not Swifty Showdown?
Oh, the cat needed a little breather. So, we got the Frosted Versus weeklies that happen every single Thursday. Shout outs to the Frosted Versus team who always puts these on. We wanted to give some praise, of course, to Frost Esports who are always putting on tournaments every single week. So you got 1v1s on Thursdays.
They've been holding
You
it down.
got the duos that happen on Saturdays.
Damn, the cat's
So you
struggling
have
over there,
those
bro.
Every single week, but they also work together. They also like to work together with other teams as well every once in a while. And Frost Esports will be teaming up with Trolley to bring to you a $7,500 prize pool. That for an
What? That's a lot of money. For twos?
This is
Fuck.
something they've been putting out for quite a bit. They've been able to
Not
use,
twos.
a lot of their time and effort to build up this scene for Frost Esports, and they're now going to be bringing you a circuit-based event as well. So make sure you sign that up. Check it out one more
Twos.
time. It is a $7,500 prize pool.
That's so depressing.
And, make sure you check that out early so you don't miss it. We're really excited and happy to be able to help push that for them as they have reached out, and we're very excited that they are putting that together.
Apologies, Ajax, by the way.
It's all good. I was looking away from the screen for a second and didn't realize that you needed to get some air. Again, praise the cat who is currently sick and still getting on the show to put in all his passion towards Raven.
Something I would like to also add, by the way,
Yeah.
is that the team secretly we be watching these tournaments. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like sometimes you'll see them pop in.
Yeah, help
Sometimes
out.
they'll pop in and talk,
Help out
you
Swifty
know,
Showdown, man. Come
a
on.
lot more low key with it, right? And so
Yeah,
just
I want
wanna
that
thank
$7,500
all of the
cash
players
prize, man.
for running these
Jesus.
events and actually putting on these events for the community. And I also want to thank the TOs that step in and actually, help run these events as well. They're very entertaining to watch, and I'm just really excited to be able to watch everybody play, whether it be at a casual level or a competitive level. You all matter. Thank you so much. I genuinely mean that, and I'm sure that the team also echoes those sentiments as well, because we love when people play MultiVersus, and we love to watch people play MultiVersus. So thank all of you from the entire team.
Support your locals. It's where we came from. It's where we want.
What
to
locals?
We want to see that support.
Sorry, but they don't
some of the
exist,
TOs
man.
Out there. Gotta give praise to Tengoku. I'm gonna say it by name. One of the main TOs has been putting a lot of effort. Shout out to Chubbs and all the group who've been doing everything with CBO.
Thanks for the follow, Nini.
These things aren't built without.
Where's the Swifty Showdown?
The effort behind the
Call
scenes.
out, man. Come on.
Big praise to
Happening on
Tengoku
Wednesday.
and Uncle Chubbs and a couple other people who've been putting on that. If I missed your name, you already know. Make sure you reach out to us so we can help you get these promotions out, which you got esports at WBD.com. If you'd like to have your tournaments promoted on stream, if you'd like to have them reach out at esports.wbd.com. And there is one more big event, of course, coming up around the corner. You got Plat Fight Gaming Championships, which you might want to keep a close eye on their socials and maybe Frost Esports socials as well, as that will be coming up in December. If you're a MultiVersus fan, if you're a fan of Plat Fighter Gaming.
You're good. No worries.
And we're still going. We're keeping it together. You're gonna want to go to that event.
I ain't flying out. Come on. I wish
Sure.
it was nearby, but
See what kind of tournament they're gonna run, and maybe we show up to go say hi. You never know. So make sure you go ahead and check them out. Sign up to Plat Fight Gaming, and sign up to all these events that are going on. And once more time, esports at WBD.com. If you have a tournament that you're running and you'd like to reach out, maybe get it promoted and be able to talk to our team, let us know. Reach out via that email. And art time. So, I don't think I have ever seen as much art that got submitted as fast as it did as the season 4.
all right. Well, now let's see what. Let's fast forward a little bit. See what we got.
This one was Cynthia Guy. Yes, it was. Cynthia Guy always showing up every.
Fire.
The
Also fire.
The
Till
artwork,
Another Time is always so good.
basically Both of Terra. Hunson Abadir, thank you very much
Hunson
for
Abadir, yeah.
that. That was quick. I'm not a fake fan. I forgot. It's a long day. But
Hey,
again,
I gotta watch. I gotta get caught up.
It's so good. The show is amazing, and we will have a lot more to talk about, of course, with Marceline as we get closer to 4.5. Up next, we have Gabriel Gab Gab. Every single time, always showing up with the pixel art. I mean, it's a staple at this point of the stream.
Oh, dude, this is one of the first ones I saw from Random Draws 3. This is one of the first ones I saw when she got.
That one blew
announced.
up, man.
Immediately, I was like, "Yo, I
Hey,
love."
MultiVersus will come back one day to
want say
Evo. I
just
doubt
love,
it.
like, the line art and
Smash
everything
only
about
got
this.
fucking one
This
go at
was
it too.
so
Like
awesome.
they just stick to traditional
Random
fighters
Draws
for the most
3,
part.
The brand new one to us. To
I think
say,
WB will host their
is,
own events though.
Incredible talent. This was one of the first ones that popped up. It had to be included. I'm glad this one got grabbed and brought into the stream. What else we got here? Oh yeah, so this was on my checklist of must adds. So Rose Lion, every time always showed up with something great, but like she just nailed this. Like this such a vibe between the three of them. You already know this is like something that I would love to see this played out like in some form.
This has layers to it, yo. This Rose, you killed this. Awesome.
Thank you once again for providing incredible work as always. Boomerang, okay, this one came in late too. We made a last call post to catch some people and see if we could get a few. And Boomerang coming in one more time with what MultiVersus is all about. It's all about the crossover. It's all about the fun, unique.
Smash the Fest, Nintendo shut it down. I mean, yeah, but even still, Evo like always tends to lean towards traditional fighters and lean away from plat fighters.
I want this on a poster. Like genuinely, I want this on my wall.
Absolutely. Oh my! I'm a big fan.
I forgot about this one. I completely forgot about this one.
Oh my god, I'm a big fan of Scout Pilgrim. So even just seeing this is so awesome. Oh my god. Yo, Finmer, thank you. Appreciate it.
Finmer numbers, another regular of the show showing up and providing incredible work. Marceline Abadir versus the world.
Curious how much more we're gonna get after the R2. They keep hammering. They were saying that this is gonna be the longest one yet, so this is around the normal amount of time. Tiger is alive. Thanks to the follow.
I just want to like keep going. I don't even know what number we're at right now, and I'm already upset that we're running out. I have still zero clue how to pronounce your tag, by the way.
Zuliux?
Zuliux? All right.
Maybe I got it. Maybe. Sorry if we.
I don't know, man.
Zuliux YouTube? I want to say that like it's meant to.
I mean, they could do a side tourney at Evo, but I just see them doing their own thing. More than that,
another amazing piece. Every single time the season comes around, you have another the brand new pixelated art piece for the characters. So appreciate you for bringing us yet another one. You got to tell us how to pronounce your name at some point. Oh, this one, Steve Plant. Steve Plant, I think only has like a not good enough amount of followers. People need to go show some support to this incredible piece because I want more of this. Okay, we need to see this grow. So give Steve Plant more motivation to make more of this because this is phenomenal for the dog pile thing.
He's godlike.
Adding everybody into it is just.
Gizmo holding popcorn?
Wait,
Gizmo, yeah. Gizmo's little hand right there next to the Wonder Woman's lasso.
Oh yeah, that is Gizmo holding the popcorn.
You got everybody in there.
The more you look, the better it gets. Like you got the Morty dropping the plumbus on the bottom. You got LeBron not caring about what's going on there and still balancing the ball. You got the Joker cards over on the side. Just taking the aesthetic of multiple stages in the background too. Like you got Trophy's Edge statue. Actually, wait. The more you look, it really does just keep getting better. There's the Sky Arena diamonds on the top.
There's a lot of attention to detail in this.
I'm gonna get heat for that one too. But it's just incredible from Steve. I that one, we need more of this, and I'm going to absolutely get a poster of this. So thank you, Steve, for this incredible work. Oh, Gizmo had multiple people vouching at like the final hour to get in, and I wasn't the one who even picked it. So congrats to someone else who found it. But Gizmo with a last second submission for Raven and Marceline.
What else do we got?
Skins, or characters, not skins.
You're good.
We're still going.
How much more we got, man?
This one
That
is-
one's gas. That's really
This
good.
one's my personal favorite.
That's
I
really
was
good.
looking at all of them and trying to figure out which one is the best one, and it's really hard to pick.
Anything with Lenore included has got my vote also.
Yep, extra points for the Lenore edition. James Diado always making.
Oh man, we really gotta wait
unique
24
arts.
more
This
hours for
one,
this shit,
no
chat.
different by any means.
Just wanna play the
I
movement
feel like
changes. Just
quite
wanna
a few
see how it
people will
feels.
be asking to get some of these and some unique art from Raven for this one. So again, thank you, James, for adding a submission. Kinetic Arts with another unique look. I like the smugness of Raven, just kind of looking off
Yeah,
to the side,
for sure. Got like some attitude in there.
like that. That's the key point. Everybody made sure, like, if it was too cheerful, it's like, I don't know. But everybody making sure to really hit the nail on the head with like her attitude and how she goes about things, and I think we'll see a lot more of that expressed in her voice lines and gameplay as we play along too. So thank you, Kinetics. How many do we have left?
Yeah,
Oh,
right? There's so
Ooh,
many.
I didn't see this one.
This one was buried in the thread. I'm very glad that we found this one.
Look at
Sean
look at
Dooley
fucking Rick,
coming in
dude.
with a very unique take to the entire roster, getting them in there. I don't know if we have everybody in it, actually. I think about it, I might be capping. But this is incredible. I love it. Every time you
Yeah, Ronan.
what makes
I
the
don't
game
think it's ending after the art.
is really something that we
Assuming we'll still have some more.
the entirety of like
Normally it goes around this long.
all about. And,
Like normally in the past they would end it probably after this art, but they said they made it pretty clear that this is the longest one yet.
Oh,
So-
you want to throw a little backstory about this
Yes,
one?
yes. So,
Please.
so a player by the name Flacoco reached out and asked. He said, "Hey, my cousin doesn't know how to do digital art, but really wanted to get their art on stream, and this came in super late." And,
Fucking
this one was
Flacoco.
just approval, just I believe what it said is Raven's dad can't be that bad because he got her a record. That it's adorable, and Flacoco, I hope that you show this to your cousin. I show that you let your family see that you're able to get this in there. So thank you. It doesn't always have to be.
I thought that said Raven 0 to death, bro. I thought that was 0 TD. Raven 0 to death can't be that bad. Oh,
I
okay.
forgot about
That's
this one.
good.
I like how raw this one is.
It's just badass. Like, just look at this. Like,
Raw.
like there weren't too many of the aesthetic of kind of really diving into like the Trigon possession and the powers that Raven has. This one nails it on the head. I know there was some more out there, and I think that they came in a little late, so we weren't able to get to them. But I'll make sure to retweet those myself.
Character
Thank you.
changes? Nah, I don't think we'll get that until the patch notes later
And,
tonight.
like, just I love
Sadly.
how many different unique takes people had on expressing Raven coming in. Like I mean, you said it yourself, and you already know. Hugely requested character, big fandom, and everybody came out to really show off their stuff for this one.
Absolutely.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yo, I vibe with this, bro. As someone
Huh?
that's really getting into Legos, man.
Bro, why are they like? Let's keep this shit moving, man. I get it. We want to show off the art, but it's been how long?
To realize what was going on here, and then realizing
10 minutes.
what they did. So Gems and Mayhem, this is one of the most unique ideas somebody has had for art submission for us so far, and you nailed it with the 2 Lego
Good
sets
job.
of Raven and Marceline.
Yeah, Born with Bars, I get it. I'm sad that shields aren't coming too, but
Laughing, saying, "No
I
shot."
feel like
Well,
it's better
you never
to
know
be
with all the unique takes. Thank you so
safe
much
with
for that.
shields and spend more
Thank you to
time,
everybody else who also submitted to that as
you
well.
know,
Really happy
testing
with
them
it.
and making
It
sure they're
is
good. Like
not-
that's
it
something you
doesn't say enough
can't rush in the
how
game.
incredibly talented all you are,
Like, you
and
can't
how
be
much
rushing
once again, you will see a
shields,
lot of
man.
that,
It's
of
too
course,
big of a
continually
change.
being retweeted by us and talked on as much.
And I
as
think the
we
movement's more
possibly can.
important
We
to
do
get in
have
first.
Time limitations that we do have to kind of keep to on the stream, so we will have to cut it a little short there. But thank you everybody who did submit all those.
Well,
And now it's time for a little bit of Q&A. I'm gonna take
all right. So I guess
my
this is
breath
about
for
the
a
last
second,
thing.
'cause they were all so good. So if you'd like to take off the first one.
Yep. So, memes for life. Does Bugs still have his combo game? Did Bugs ever lose his combo game?
No.
Like,
Let's say,
Why-
Did it go away?
No, bro. It's been there the whole time. What are we talking about?
Disappearing. It might be little.
As a skill issue if I've ever heard one.
I will,
It's the biggest skill issue I've ever heard in my life.
Being able to,
Yeah, now testing grounds will have the
play a
movement as
character
well
that
too. So,
has multiple
and
options.
custom games you can
I'm gonna-
shield.
I'm
You
gonna
can have
expand
shields in
on
custom
this one a
games.
little bit, because this affects multiple characters. So, like we said before, get ready to read. There is a lot going on in the patch notes, and yes, quite a few characters.
Every time, man.
Let's say had some higher guaranteed strings that were a little bit difficult to get around. Did have some things changed, but that does not mean that we aim to move away from expression. As you can see, a lot of the movement and all that stuff has gone in. So there are going to be more moments where you see more DI windows, or KBI, as I should say, for characters. Not every move will be setting the same exact direction. Some of them will send multiple directions, which you have to read and chase. There will be also, again, the removal of weekend has altered the way some routes work.
I'm
'cause some
all
routes
for
work
better
just
DI,
simply
by
with
the
that
way.
extra 5%
I am
boost.
all for that.
And it's just overall, there's quite a few characters who still retain their combo expression, but some of them have a few changes that alter the way that they've worked. So that said, bugs, I think we'll be fine. And
He's been fine, bro. He's been like top 5 this whole time.
Great. He's fine. He still has his time.
He's
now,
OD.
another question. I'm gonna take this one. This actually alludes into something I wanted to talk about with toasts. So
Toast back?
this season,
Finally?
what happens to fighter currency when season 4 drops? So you will still have all of your fighter currency. That's something I meant to talk
Yep.
about back in Fighter Road. Now we are moving away from having fighter currency given out outside of very specific events. But all of your fighter currency that you currently have will be rounded up to the next 3,000. So you will be able to still get not only the characters that you have, but the current.
Oh, I like that, though.
So you'll be able to get access.
So you're
to
not just gonna have some
characters,
extra sitting around.
So you have the even numbers, so you can use it out throughout the time. You can still use fighter currency in the fighter store. The fighter store will still be live for anybody who has it, same way as your fighter tokens. And for toasts,
I finally ran out of
somebody
fighter
had
tokens,
asked,
man.
The other day, I forgot what the name
Tragic.
was,
I'm gonna have to
what
buy
happened,
Raven.
John Slater, the Joker player, asked what happens with toasts, and the answer is now toasts will be converted to Fighter Road XP, and of course.
Wait,
whenever you complete the
so
Fighter
just
Road,
toasts are gone?
now converted to Battle Pass XP.
Okay.
It'll use that. So you either get Fighter Road XP or Battle Pass XP, depending on if you've completed it or not, with toasts, so you don't lose your toasts. They won't be giving out fighter currency anymore, but they do give progression towards your other stuff, so you still get to keep that.
Okay.
Yeah. And from Rakgi Man, I hope I pronounced that right. Will all characters be available to play in arena, or will having fewer characters unlock matter? I believe you spoke on that already.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Where,
talked about that. Yo,
Raven
they
can
picked some
win.
terrible questions to
Correct.
answer.
It
We
is
need
based
better.
on,
No limit.
Yeah. So you have a limit of characters that will pop up, and then you can re-roll to get access to them, or you can pick random and get 3 extra coins for the arena run. But yeah, everybody will be available. That is basically a spot where you can play whoever you'd like as long as you roll them. You do give up more coins to get the character that you want, but we wanted to.
I was gonna say, in terms of like a PvP element, yeah, this would be the ideal mode for you to be able to test, quote unquote, as many characters as possible, so long as you actually get them or roll for them.
Yes, and reminder again that not only the arena mode will be up for 3 weeks, but we do have an arena mode blog that goes into extreme detail on all these things. So make sure you check that out. That might be live already on socials and the website. So make sure you take a look at that. It will answer all your questions that you have for arena that we might have missed here, or some details you'd like to go back and check out. It is all available on the blog that will be on the site. Let's see. I'm gonna take this one. So Solnak said, so how does the Fighter Road work? Do we have to get everyone first before we can get Raven? How does that work? So with the Fighter Road, yes, it is a set order. If you want to unlock via the Fighter Road, you do have to go through all the characters that are in the Fighter Road to get to Raven, who will be at the end. But if you happen to want to pick someone along the way, if you want to use Gleeman, you want to use your tickets, you want to use fighter currency, you can go to the store to pick them. There is also multiple tiers in the Fighter Road where you could pick amongst multiple characters that you want to pick from, so you don't necessarily have to pick that same order. But you will start off. Everybody starts off with Shaggy. Then after you complete the tutorial, you will get Banana Guard. And
Most
then the
broken
rest
character in the game, baby.
they're in that order. The full set order I can't really say. There's like too many. But it's very, very self-explanatory. And reminder again, if you'd like to also get the entire bundle for everybody as one big bundled Gleamian purchase, you can do that too, and that price will decrease based on how many characters you have and you'll see the discounts alter based on that too. So make sure you check that out.
And I think that might be all of our questions.
Another one here.
That's it, bro. There's what, 3 questions?
Solid Math will-
One of them was
Stage
Bug's
before
combo
you
game.
never get a ranked version made.
Wait, what
no.
is?
That one, obviously we don't have one currently in the game, but we always listen to feedback. We're listening ideas. You never know whether something might or might not with those. I can't really give an exact answer to it, but if you would like to see stuff like that, be sure to leave feedback because we're always listening to it. We always care to hear what you guys have to say.
Be loud. Being loud is powerful.
And as you can see, a lot of current stages that have come out too, quite a few of them have that. Not everyone of them had the having the competitive version, so to speak, in mind alongside of it. Some of them are just for fun that you might see in different modes like free for all or the arena mode. But by all means, if you have a lot of care for that, or you have a lot of ideas for that, please let us know. But no current yes or no to that answer. I just wanted to address that since I did see that one pop up there. And then also, someone I forgot about this one as well. Ranked. So ranked for one. Meant to bring this up earlier, but we of course have the ranked skins that will be coming in for Raven. If we go ahead and show everybody that.
Who was asking about that? Somebody in YouTube chat was asking about that.
And the ranked skins for
Whew!
Raven will be the skins that you can get from that.
Damn.
Another thing with ranked as well is every season from kind of like this point forward at the beginning of the season, so the beginning of the season 4 season, if you will, there will be a soft MMR reset. Leading up to this point, we haven't really done that yet. We've kind of just let things kind of go along. But one of the parts of
So you have to fight a bunch of scrubs again.
RP that people have been pointing out is you've been fighting against a lot of the same people over and over again. And that
Yes.
leads to a lot of the peak MMR reaching the points that they have. So there will be a soft MMR reset, and you will be seeing a lot of different. Ideally, you'll be seeing a lot of different matchups. You'll be seeing hopefully. More consistent RP gains and losses, and we're still continuing to watch that. That's something we'll be keeping a close eye on.
Hopefully that's improved, man. Much needed.
Experience for everybody.
Better
We'll
RP
have essentially a
changes.
refresh, going into tomorrow, as well as the brand new skins from Raven there, which personally, some of my favorites. I have to get the Master Rank skin this season. For
Gotta
Raven.
get good, Ajax. I don't know if you're good enough,
Good.
buddy.
Wait till you see how the inside of the cloak works, is the way I'll put it. And I believe that's everything, but also, Nikat, if you want to remind everybody as well, we still have an ongoing event that's going on with everyone.
Yeah, quick reminder. Remember to submit your win streak videos to get cards and other prizes. Look on the official
Nope.
MultiVersus Twitter for instructions.
I made my opinion known.
There were a lot of prizes there. Very, very nice prizes, might I add. So you definitely want to participate in that. And don't forget to submit your streak. Very, very important.
Yes, and I believe that is the time that we have. We have so much more to break down the overtime that we'd like to talk about, but we have, of course, the Arena blog that is live, the Fighter Road blog that is live, and if you have any more questions, please, of course, reach out to us on all socials as we continue to update you on everything that's coming with Season 4. This is only the very beginning. I cannot stress enough. Season 4 has only just started off. Season 4.5 is not going to slow down. There is so much unique stuff in there. I've got nothing but excitement to share about all that as that time comes around. And the cat, it's all the Marceline fans who are sitting here watching, getting ready for when she will arrive. Well, that, we talked about the unique expressiveness and how Raven plays. Somehow Marceline matches at that same level.
Yeah, Marceline matches that energy very, very well. And I, want to say, we as a studio,
Man,
are very
24
happy
hours,
not only
chat.
Raven fans, but of course the Marceline
24
fans.
hours,
This
man.
is about to be one of the best seasons ever for this game. Like I said, it feels like an entirely new experience, and that couldn't have been done without the entire team over at Player First Games.
Yes, it also couldn't have been done without all of you giving feedback, letting us know things that you like, things that you'd like to see, and letting us continue to improve and grow. Because we want to make it clear every single time. We care about what you have to say, and we care about wanting to improve that experience every single time we step up to the plate with each season, because we want to deliver for you, the players. So appreciate you all. Appreciate everybody at the team and everybody who puts as much effort as possible to putting the players first. The cat.
W, no question,
I'm
man.
like calm right now, but like I can't really express how extremely excited I am. Like this is by far and away my favorite season.
I need today to fast forward so we can get to tomorrow.
Yes.
So that we can just see all the magic happen and
yes.
see player reaction in real time. And of course, they might run into, some of us.
Oh, I'd farm you guys.
I think might is a giant asterisk.
We'll be on.
Yeah.
I wanna. Let me farm them, please.
Please. So
please.
thank you everybody for joining us here and Into the Verse.
I need
season
it.
4 episode. We got so much more to bring to you later on in the season, but for now,
I need
get
to
excited,
farm
get hyped, and be
Ajax.
able to
And the cat
share
would be
with us
tough,
as
but
much cool stuff that you find
I'm so
tomorrow.
confident I can farm Ajax.
Until next time, thank you for joining me. Into the Verse. We'll see you.
Thank you very much.
Alright, chat. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? I feel like this would be a massive W, man. Especially the movement stuff. I mean, that's the big one, obviously. Just the ground speed being improved or being increased. Faster fast falling, shorter short hops, like...
It took a little bit longer to get down.
Dude, look at this Jason, like...
Fastball,
that's so
especially
nice.
if you have it set to added to especially off stage.
Like I think that's some huge changes, man. I really looking forward to actually trying all the gameplay changes. Like I can't fucking wait, man. 24 hours. Raven looks so sick too, man. Raven looks so fucking sick. She's gonna be a lot of fun to play tomorrow. I absolutely can't wait. Weekend removed. Thank God. Huge W, man. Huge W. Ajax. What's up, man? That I forgot to type in chat, man. You should have shouted out Swifty Showdown. We got that shit on Wednesday, man. Please, when I tweet about it, please give me that big retweet. The day after season 4, it's gonna be a big one. Holy shit, a MultiVersus raid. Thank you guys for the raid, man. Thank you. What's up, everybody? Alright, well first, I already got this pulled up and ready to go. Let's break down real quick what arena mode is gonna be like, man, and see. I'm really excited to test this out, but I'm hoping we could go into a little more depth and see what this mode is actually gonna be, man. So, I want players to learn more about arena. Can you tell us briefly how it differs from other modes in MultiVersus? We want players to be able to experience something where the choices they made prior to an individual match of MultiVersus could have an impact. We had our mutators as part of our rifts, but Arena gives you a way to power up your characters in unique ways to continually build upon that from round to round. Each arena is meant to feel unique between what you build, what your teammates build, what fighters use, what the rest of your opponents are doing as well. These new concepts are also add another layer of mastery, where understanding how to use resources or item builds can help you overpower opponents. Last but definitely not least, we wanted a game mode that supported more of your friends. I'm excited to make the most broken ass build I've ever seen in my entire life. Especially if they have like, I'm really excited to see like what kind of mutators they actually have in this mode. Biggest external inspirations for Arena were other games that allowed you to gain power over the course of the game and adapt to knowable randomness they provide. The auto battlers and battle royales provided a lot of inspiration when it came to the resource management, items builds, and needing to split your focus between a large picture and the immediate fight you are about to have. We are biased, obviously, but we think MultiVersus is a really fun game already. Very biased. So giving your players a new way to experience by adding these extra elements sounded like really compelling to me and the team. We built out the mode as a prototype and thought it was a lot of fun. Theory crafting about how you can put different items together for builds, working with your teammates to craft the ultimate combo, balancing versus short versus long-term gain are only a couple of reasons we're excited for players to try it out. Alright, each arena revolves around coins made available to you as a resource. We start every player with 10 coins, and you'll gain more for the different things you do in the mode, including wins, getting ring outs, win-loss streaks, along with gaining interest on any coins you stash between rounds. I think that's a really cool feature as well. When arena starts, you'll need to select a character from 1 to 8 randomly selected characters, 2 from each MultiVersus classes. Mage is set, okay. If you don't have a preference, you can spend some of your initial coins to get a new selection of 8. Feeling extra confident, you could choose a random character. I like that aspect, how it gives you a limited amount, but you could also do random and gain coins, or like spend coins to reroll. Making players like have to pick between a couple characters as opposed to just like always settling for the same character over and over again, I feel like is really nice. So I really like that. It takes advantage of the class system as well, which is nice because we don't actually see the class system matter too often. So the arena mode actually having that matter is cool. So the class system also influences a chance of seeing certain items along with certain items that work well with different class types. After you pick your fighter each round, an arena will start with a shop phase where you can spend your coins. We've got 40 different items to try out. Wow. To power up and change your fighter in fun and unique ways, you'll play them next round against one of the other 7 teams, and the process will repeat. So that's 40 different items, and I'm sure they could keep adding to it, which sounds awesome. How can you use coins between rounds? Players will need a balance between short-term versus long-term. I guess you could spend to upgrade, or you get interest from saving coins. Spend all your coins right away, you won't gain interest. But you will, I'm sure, gain more just from getting wins, you know, from playing, getting ring outs like they said earlier. So you could spend to make yourself more powerful, and then you earn more in the game. So interest between rounds and interest can be a great way to build up supply coins to buy more powerful items when they start to show up in later rounds, or level up items you already have. If you try to save too much, your opponent might be way more powerful than you, and you lose a lot of health. With all mutators in Arena, are there any specific groups or builds that you like to play with? When we're building items, we decide to focus on 2 main buckets: items that could work well together and items that would counter other builds. Okay, makes sense. We know that players that will find things we didn't anticipate, and that's a part of the experience that we're excited about the most. We're looking forward to players showing us what they have up their sleeves. As a starter, players should try out a tank build by grabbing cement shoes. Okay, so a bunch of different examples of what are going to be in, but we don't know what any of these do. So I feel like they don't mean anything yet. How matchmaking work, you can hop into an arena lobby, you can invite. I love that you can just host too and have custom games. With this, I feel like that's going to be a really, really cool feature. I wonder too if you need, okay, so it has to be up to 16 spots, but you could fill up however many you want and then matchmake the rest. That's interesting. What types of rewards, progressions? Yeah, able to get exclusive badges to represent their commitment to MultiVersus. All players who play Arena within the first 3 weeks the mode's release will receive the Arena's top 1 finish, top 4, or total knockouts. Okay, so what do we got? Emergency Gadget is a legendary one. Press interact to throw a batarang. Earn charges on ring outs. Okay. Homing rockets. Press interact to launch. You just have rockets that come out. Gain knockback and damage when enemies are high HP. So last stand almost. Actually no, that's not last stand. It's the other weakened perk. Vampire, heal when taking damage, or when dealing damage. Sorry. How will Arena adapt over time? Being an experimental mode, we will be looking for feedback on many different areas of Arena, including which builds need balancing, the structure of how Arena plays, and what players might want long-term that works well with our overall vision for the mode. As a starting point, Arena will be active for the first 3 weeks of Season 4, then will be unavailable for 1 week before the mid-season patch. Okay, so that's why. So they're going to have 3 weeks of being able to play, and then presumably a week of being able to look at how everything went and change it up, add new stuff, change builds, whatever, before the mid-season, and then presumably add it back in. I was wondering why it was only 3 weeks of being available, but that makes sense, with just a week off for them to edit it and improve the mode before changing it, and I'm sure adding it back in for the mid-season. Excited to give players another way to enjoy MultiVersus that allows another layer for players to express their skill and personality. We want to see theory crafters jump into Arena and try and hit a new build they thought up and potentially find something really powerful. I'm going to find some broken shit, man. I'm going to find some broken shit. When does this team lose health? In Arena, every team starts with 100 health, and health is lost based on ring out deltas. The difference between the ring outs your team makes in a round and the ring outs the opposing team makes. Health loss per delta starts at 14 in round 1 and scales up to 32 by round 13. Wow, that's a lot of rounds. with additional multipliers. So it seems like, I don't know if anybody that actually is aware, but I'm a big Teamfight Tactics, TFT fan, and it seems like there's a lot of influence from TFT just in this game mode in general. I mean, the total teams, they're starting with 100 health, all that stuff. So I really like that aspect. So, but I like too that even like if you 4-stock a team, you know, if you don't lose a single stock and get 4 stocks, you will do more damage and lose less health than if, you know, it goes down to last hit. So I think that's really interesting as well. So there's some more of what we already saw as well. Some different modifiers. Gain more coins. Start more coins in arena. Players receive a base amount of coins each round, which gradually increases as the match progresses. Additional bonuses are earned throughout streak mechanics. Player gain extra coins for consecutive wins, with a win streak bonus capped at 4 coins and an extra 1 coin per win. Similarly, a loss streak bonus of up to 4 coins available, but no additional coin is given per individual loss. Players can also generate coins through successful ring outs, earning 1 coin for every 2 ring outs they achieve. Okay. Passive coin generation is higher in the later rounds. Makes sense. The builds are going to get insane at the end. Starting at 8 coins in the first round and capping at 15 by round 12. Additionally, players can earn interest, receiving 1 coin every 8 rounds saved, up to a maximum of 8 interest coins to maximize coin inflow. Players need to balance spending on items or character rerolls with saving to benefit from interest and leveraging win or loss streaks effectively. There are also special items that can further increase coin generation, which, see up here, investor, I'm assuming is what they're talking about. Alright, so that seems like it's everything to do with Arena, man. Really, really interested to try that out, man. Thank you so much for everybody that dropped a follow after the big MultiVersus, raid, man. Appreciate everybody for Multi as well for giving me the raid, man, supporting the stream. I really appreciate y'all. Everybody in here too, man. Let me call out again, Swifty Showdown. I'm running a tournament, man, on Saturday, the day after the new Season 4 patch. 50 Showdown, with a $100 prize, 1v1s, North America locked. Got to get more people to sign up, man. It is only 2 days away for the new season. I will be streaming it all 6 p.m. Eastern time on this channel, on YouTube, on Twitch as well. Really, really want that to do well, man. I want to support the competitive scene of MultiVersus as much as I possibly can, man. I want this to thrive, and it seems like MultiVersus is now finally starting to support the competitive scene as well. So I'm really hoping to build that into something special, man. If you want to sign up, I will post the link in chat right now. So y'all can join and register for this tournament, or if you just want to watch it. Not good enough to enter? What does that mean, man? Anybody can enter. It is open to everybody. Don't count yourself out, man. You never know. And if you don't feel like competing, though, if it's not for you, still, it's going to be a very, very fun tournament to watch. I promise you that, man. The last Swifty Showdown was really awesome. And had a bunch of Game 5 sets, man. Had a crazy Game 9 Grand Finals. Like, unbelievable. So that will be on Wednesday. Gizmo, yeah, somebody made me play Gizmo. It wasn't by choice. Let me just clarify that. So I sent the link to Swifty Showdown in both chats, man. Definitely check that out. It is going to be Wednesday. I'm probably going to end up switching it to every Wednesday. I was going to do every Monday. And that was the initial plan, was every Monday to do Swifty Showdown, but I saw that there is another tournament now that is going to be hosted on Mondays, and I don't think there's any tournaments that are on Wednesdays, so we might be doing every Wednesday. Gonna use Shield for the tournaments? Nah, man, definitely not. Not until they're ready, until Shields are actually officially in the game. Will I use Shields at the tournament. But I think it's going to be a really, really exciting tournament. We're going to get a first-hand view of what the new season has in store, man. And I'm really, really excited for that. So, Only 2 days away. Tomorrow we have the new season of MultiVersus, man. I can't wait to test everything out, especially the movement changes, man. I really am looking forward to seeing the patch notes later today as well. Breaking those down. Definitely going to be a video out for that. We're close, man. We are so close. 24 hours away.
Best part aside, beating the crap out of people with it.
Not play this game all weekend. Let's see how it goes, man. I've been waiting because it's tough playing right now. After seeing the new movement changes, it just feels like the game does not move as fluently as I want. But hopefully we'll get that with the new changes, man. Feels so slow, just literally after watching the changes. Not even getting to play it. But it made the game look so much faster. Tipper got me, fair enough. Oh. Lucky trade for him. A little too long of a charge. That was actually a nice grab attempt. Really?
Alright, that's it. I'm out of here.
Curious too, like if Rick, who like got speed buffs last patch, will be getting more speed buffs, or if it's the Meeseeks behind him disappeared, or if it's just for the characters that didn't already get the speed buffs because they said like ground speed is just gonna be increased throughout the cast. Like, is that gonna be universal for everybody, or is it only gonna be certain characters? Like, clearly they showed Arya, but I'm curious how many characters are actually gonna get that. Dude, the game feels so fucking slow, chat. I can't lie. This shit feels so slow. Like, I actually feel like I'm moving in fucking mud. I need the new movement changes so desperately so I could actually fucking move, man, please.
Infinite timelines, infinite possibilities.
Dodge in.
One for blue.
That was a big mistake.
And I died? What? The fuck was that? How did that hit me and how did I die?
Not even tired.
Jeez, man. I'm washed. Carried by the movement changes that haven't been added into the game yet, chat. That's me. I'm excited for the new battle pass. The fact that there's 2 of them now and only 1 month or only 1 month long. You also get all the Gleamium you spent back from completing the battle pass plus an extra 50. Dude, short hops like just aren't short right now. I need shorter short hops, please. I can't move right now. There's a Meeseeks there, buddy. Can't just... Seems like we're finally getting the improvements that, you know, everybody has been asking for. And I'm so excited to just see how everything feels, man. Finally, just movement speed buffs, man. Thank God. Thank fucking God. What a jab. I'm excited to see if the hitbox changes are legit as well, man. Hitbox overhaul is a big it's just like it could be a big difference or it could be nothing. Dude, I don't want to play. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best, but like I don't want to play at all. I just want to wait until tomorrow.
Go on. Try that again.
Alright, that's it. I'm out of here.
Is the tournament region locked? North America only. Why is this so slow? Because the patch isn't until tomorrow. Yeah, GG's, man. I don't know. I don't think I can play the game, chat. I tried. There's a reason I haven't streamed or played the game in a while. It's just... It feels so bad. It feels so terrible right now. But we're so close to some big fucking changes, man. We really are. It's right around the corner. 24 hours away. Not even, man. Until we see everything coming to fruition. Curious what time we'll actually get the patch notes tonight, man. And I will definitely be breaking those down once they are out. But I just can't force myself to play the game right now, chat. I really can't. Even with the MultiVersus raid. I mean, thank you for the raid. I'll have somebody else do the raid as well, since we got a bunch of y'all on Twitch. Somebody that actually wants to play the game. I just can't bring myself to do it right now. We'll hit Lion Toast with the raid, man. I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate everyone as well that dropped a follow. Appreciate everybody that dropped a follow and supported the stream. I will be back tomorrow as soon as I possibly can. To play Raven, to get her to Grandmasters, to go for #1 rank Raven. Sorry, Mr. Too Nice. I'm already hitting Lion Toast to the raid. He's the homie, man. Lion Toast is has been holding it down for this game for a fucking long time. So say what's up to him. But we'll be back as soon as I get in. Sadly, I am always in the last wave. I am always in the last wave of people to get in, so it might take a bit, but as soon as I am in, I will be live, I promise. And like I said, as well as Swifty Showdown on Wednesday, so I hope to see y'all there. But appreciate you guys for watching, man, and I will see you guys tomorrow for MultiVersus Season 4, baby. Peace out.